Alright, so to start our stream, we've got Incineroar, Raging Bolt, Rillaboom, Smeargle, Clefairy, and Shadow Rider. Now, most of the Smeargles I've seen have been on like Trick Room teams or like as like another follow me user for Trick Room, but next to Clefairy, I'm really not sure what that Smeargle's doing. Maybe some eject pack shenanigans like was going on at the end of Reg F on some teams, but Alright, the Clefairy is kind of an issue for the way Trick Room plays, but if we can maintain like keep Indeedee in play, then we're kind of okay there. Or like Annihilape. I think we'll go like Necrozma, Annihilape, Indeedee, and Ursaluna. That should take care of most of this stuff. Like if they lead like Clefairy and Shadow Rider, Annihilape will definitely scare off the Clefairy. So yeah, let's give this a try. The Necrozma is just 252, 252. Max HP, max special attack. I didn't like do any EV calcs for it or anything. That's sort of the fun benefit of playing hard Trick Room. Your fast stuff tends to be 252, 252. Your slow stuff tends to be 252, 252. It's pretty easy. So we're gonna go for Trick Room. And we outspeed the Calyrex. Actually, so yeah, we outspeed the Calyrex. So we're gonna Trick Room, and we're gonna actually Shadow Claw it. If it's not Sash, that should be a clean Oko, and I'm not super concerned about the Incineroar. Okay, so no Terra for the Calyrex. If it's not Sash, it's just going down. Instant can usually live a Meteor Beam if it's like super bulky. I know it can live some Armarouge Meteor Beams depending on the special defense investment. I think it needs to be like 156 Impish. Okay, so just a Protect from the Calyrex. And yeah, predictably no Fake Out for the Incineroar. Oh, I just went for Parting Shot. That's fine. Boxing, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate that. How you doing today, Boxing? I haven't done Necrozma calcs, but I know like when Armarouge is max special attack quiet, if it's like 156 Impish, it's a 6.3% chance to live the Meteor Beam. Thank you, Boxing. So we're gonna switch to Indeedee and Ursaluna here, because we're probably about to see an after you Astral Barrage. Also, we can now see that my opponent brought 2 supports to this game. We see Incineroar, which already doesn't do a whole lot to this team. And now we see Clefairy as well, which Clefairy, I guess, kind of feels like the smart pick. But the fact that we have 2 Pokemon immune to Astral Barrage also really helps here. Oh, so much for Follow Me. I guess that makes some sense. Nasty plot. So this Calyrex is gonna be kind of a problem, but we just gotta position ourselves properly. So no, Follow Me. We could take 1 Draining Kiss actually. So we're just gonna... We're gonna Helping Hand Earthquake and see how much that does. Oh, if we see an Incineroar, that'd be really funny. That's actually almost ideal, because now we're going to take way less damage from the Earthquake onto Indeedee, and it's already going to be a clean, like, 2-hit kill onto either Incineroar or Calyrex. Yeah. Okay, we crit our own Indeedee, which is pretty unfortunate. But since we didn't go for the Headlong Rush, we should survive the Draining Kiss. If they have Expanding Force, which is unlikely, we don't take that, though. Citrus? Okay. Another nasty plot? That's wild. Yeah, this just became really scary. We can hope that the Clefairy doesn't have After You, or that we can survive. Actually, no. We have outs. So there's 2 turns of Trick Room left, so we're probably gonna see like a Follow Me or an After You. So we'll go like a Facade into the Clefairy and Meteor Beam into Calyrex. Okay, double protect makes sense. But I'm not overly concerned with the rest of this game. Because if we can get them into a position where it's like just Annihilape in front of whatever their last Pokemon is, we actually do just win. Titan, it is actually very late. I finished my shift at 1 a.m. in the morning, so I got home, fixed some dinner, did some laundry, and now I'm streaming. Boxing, all I play is Heart Trick Room, so I feel that. Yeah, I hope Alona goes well for you as well. Sorry I missed that. I just didn't have the chance to say anything. I think the same selection of moves should still be fine, because they can't kill Ursaluna with Astro Barrage. So either way, something important goes down. Jose, thank you so much for the follow. I don't know if it's Jose or Jose, but Jose, not really appreciate it. Okay, so it went for the Follow Me, which is actually completely fine. Because we're gonna go for the Facade. Probably take out Clefairy. Oh, not take out Clefairy. So now what just matters is which Pokemon my opponents decided to take out. We still have a shot depending on what they go for. Now this Draining Kiss is probably gonna kill. Yeah. Oh. It's a shame that we're burned, but it is really funny. So depending on their last Pokemon, we might actually be guaranteed to have it though, because we can Final Gambit the Calyrex now. We know it's not sashed, and I believe its base HP is lower than Annihilape. So let me just check that real quick. Yes, we can OHKO that with the Final Gambit. What's the other Pokemon I was looking at? Smeargle. Okay. Okay. We're gonna Final Gambit the Calyrex, but we're probably gonna lose. Yeah, there's a Follow Me, which means it probably has Sash. Yeah. I think we only get anywhere if we somehow survive this Astral Barrage, which is certainly not happening. Yeah, I didn't think so. It was +4. Smeargle is definitely a good Pokemon, but it's really not what I was expecting. And I was being overly cautious at the After You on Clefairy, but I still think that's valid. That's pretty much all the Clefairy Shadow Rider teams you see tend to have After You on the Clefairy. If it didn't have After You, then my opponent just did a good job of like playing around what people know. It's like, oh, this person is probably gonna play around After You, so we're just gonna not have After You. Alright, so got Groudon. Okay, so basically just Groudon stuff. Like Walking Wake and Raging Bolt and Rillaboom. All that with Groudon is stuff I've tested in the past, like at the earlier part of the formats, when I wasn't just doing some Trick Room stuff. If I had to guess, I'd say like it's probably Torn with Rain Dance and like Wet Ursh. I'm glad to hear that, Boxing. Necrozma, I think, is... Like, I was sleeping on Necrozma. I was one of the people sleeping on it and crapping on it at first, but then Tapu Wapo explained to me why he thinks it's good, even though he's not using it. And I took another look at it, and I really respect it a lot more. Meteor Beam Necrozma just sort of feels like the natural evolution of the Armarouge team I've been playing. It also feels pretty perfectly fine positioning-wise into this. I think we can just go for the classic, like, throw all of our Trick Room stuff at it. Oh, Tom, I know. We definitely missed Armarouge. There's an Armarouge-shaped hole in my heart for sure. Oh wow, I've been muted for a while. Thanks, Tom. Pardon me, I'm tired. I had a long shift. So I didn't address anything in chat except for what what you were saying. No, if I have a Worlds team idea, I probably wouldn't be sharing it here in the stream. Like, I will be playing Hard Trick Room almost certainly, but like I don't know what else for sure. It's a good thing this is a stream and I wasn't recording like just for a video. I'd be pretty upset about the losing the audio there. Thanks for pointing that out, Tom. I wouldn't have noticed. I muted my mic to cough real quick. Yeah, so like I didn't play Spam Trick Room in Gen 8, but I remember finding the Indeedee versions of Trick Room to be really annoying for even like playing other versions of Trick Room. Like Hatterene and Indeedee was really strong in that game. Okay, I feel like this Clefairy is somewhat more likely to have after you, just judging by the team comp. Pelipper doesn't concern us too badly. We got 2 potential wide guard users, which can potentially be a problem, but I'm not super scared. I think we'll start with like Necrozma and Gallade, so we can go wide guard into Trick Room. We'll have Indeedee in the back in case there's a fake out. And I think Enarmous is slightly better here, just because it's going to pair better into Rilla and Pelipper than Ursaluna will. Yeah, we'll try this. So Mienshao and Calyrex lead. I did see that, Titan. That's really cool to see. Honestly, it kind of makes me wish that I've stepped out. It makes me wish that I didn't step out of the project. Because now, like, offering to help now makes it look like I'm trying to capitalize on the success. I'm sorry, I didn't think, I'll be honest, I really didn't think it was going to pan out for you guys, but I'm really happy it did. You guys are actually really doing something cool with that. So, I usually explain what I'm doing, but I feel like fake out Astro Barrage is pretty likely. Like, they can fake out the Glade so I can't wide guard, and they can just Astro Barrage. So, we're going to Terra to live the Astro Barrage and switch to Indeedee to prevent a fake out in case they're going to, like, fake out Necrozma expecting the Terra. So there's a Terra coming from my opponent. They're just going right at it. Terra the Calyrex. Going for the Fairy Terra. I guess they want to KO the Gallade of Draining Kiss if that's what their plan was. Okay, so they did try to fake out. Well, so much for fake out and Calm Mind. So I'm expecting we'll see an Astro Barrage or a Draining Kiss, and possibly a wide guard or close combat from Manchow. We're going to start with a Meteor Beam into Calyrex, and we're going to switch Indeedee out. No. Well, actually, just put Dazzling Gleam. In case they don't wide guard. So due to the wide guard, makes sense. So I'm guessing that's gonna be an Astral Barrage. For real. Just another Calm Mind, okay. That's terrifying. So we're gonna throw some more damage at the Manchow and do a Dazzling Gleam again. Just in case I don't wide guard. And it's also possible that Manchow is not sashed. Calm Mind on Calyrex is pretty scary. But if we can clear out the Manchow, we're pretty safe to just wipe the board. Could be. It could be Mental Herb. But like, there's nothing else on this team that really would want the Sash except for Calyrex. And the fact that it's Calm Mind makes you feel like it's not Sash. Okay, switching out the Rilla. Okay, so this person's really expecting me to be doing Expanding Force stuff, which I suppose makes sense, but... Oh, we made some pretty good predicts there then. Okay, so we have 2 turns of Trick Room left, and we're probably going to see an Astral Barrage that might not KO anything yet. We're going to Moongeist Beam at the Calyrex slot, and we're going to follow me, in case they go for Draining Kiss. Necrozma can definitely take a Draining Kiss. Yeah, this is a takeout. Follow me. Okay, so I don't know if we can take a Wood Hammer, but I know we can take a Grassy Glide or a U-turn, and that Calyrex is probably going to click Protect. The Rillaboom might even switch out to get like Manchow back in. So this is a good opportunity to go Trick Room, Trick Room. We just have to hope that Rilla doesn't Wood Hammer Necrozma, and that we live it if they do. Now, the super effective damage is reduced. It is possible we live it. I just don't know these calcs yet. I haven't really done any hardcore calcing for Reg G yet. That's like when I'm doing Worlds Prep after NAIC. Everything's just been vibes. So no switches, and there's the Protect. And he went for Glassy Glide. So now we get to do this. I love doing that. Honestly though, judging by the damage they dealt with Grassy Glide, I don't think Wood Hammer would have KO'd either. Because Grassy Glide is half the base power, right? So I think Wood Hammer would have done slightly less than the KO. However, that Calyrex is very stacked. So we're really going to hope a Helping Hand +1 Moongeist Beam can take it out, but I'm not super convinced. Well, the Grassy Glide did about 40%. Woodhammer is what, double the base power? So I think it would have been doing about like 80-90%. Alright, so we're +1 Helping Hand, and they're +3 to Succession. That's sketchy. Yeah, I wasn't sure it would live that. Or I wasn't sure I would kill. But that's okay, because as soon as we get... If one of my Pokemon goes down right now, we get to go ham with Ursaluna, and then we're fine. Okay, so I'm guessing we're seeing Astral Barrage, which is fine. So now Ursaluna gets to come out, and Calyrex is probably going to have to protect. Is this still grassy? Or is it finally going away? Because that matters a lot. Oh, for some reason I thought I had Ursaluna back. Okay, this is way worse. I don't know why I thought I had. I don't know why I thought Ursaluna. Thought I had Ursaluna in the back. So I think we want to get terrain back. So we're gonna. I'm gonna pray that the Calyrex protects, and we're gonna switch Indeedee for Enarmous, since they don't know Enarmous is in the back end. I think that's our only way we're getting out of this comfortably, because we have Trigger Mouth, and that Calyrex is so stacked. Okay, thank God. At least now, if Mienshao comes out, we can switch Enarmous back for Indeedee to go back to Psychic Drain and prevent the fake out. Mienshao won't be able to do anything to Enarmous, so we can just sort of like preserve her for the end game. Yeah, there's Mienshao. Sort of Psycho Cut the Calyrex. I don't really see any reason not to go Psycho Cut, switch Enarmous for Indeedee. Okay, yeah, so we get the switch. They went to the fake out, which I guess is fair. They probably had to. Play into their outs. We don't know what's in the back. It could be Clefairy. It could be Clefairy even. But no, if they had Clefairy, they probably would have brought it by now. I just don't know what the other Pokemon could be. But I'm not super concerned. Yeah, I'm not. Okay, Chi-Yu. We're kind of chilling with Chi-Yu. It can't Terra, so we're just gonna Sacred Sword it and Dazzling Gleam. We're gonna find out where the stash was. It was either on that Calyrex or it's on this Chi-Yu. I don't think my opponent's gonna care about wide guarding here. If I were in their shoes, I'd wide guard to protect whichever of these Pokemon is stashed, but I didn't really think they'd think that far ahead, and I was right. Wide guard, like Heat Wave, would be probably the play if Chi-Yu was stashed. Instead, they just sort of gave us the win. Because the Heat Wave from Chi-Yu, if it was stashed, could theoretically have taken out both of my Pokemon there. And then, like, Chi-Yu, Mienshao versus Enarmous would have been fine for them. Or it's all good. You just missed me slaughtering a Chi-Yu, so it's probably good for you to not have seen it. Alright, nice and clean. Nice and easy. For Lunala, I actually think Terra Fairy is where you want to go. Lunala with like Moonblast is really strong. So you go like Meteor Beam, Moonblast, Moongeist Beam, and then like either Wide Guard or Trick Room. Yeah, Fairy Lunala is really good because its two weaknesses are Dark and Ghost, right? So picking up the resistance to Dark is nice. And unlike Necrozma, you don't have to play around like your own weaknesses as much. Okay, Sun Team, Mungus. Right on. Wins. What do you mean by that? Is Satian more than Lunala? So Mungus is kind of scary, but we do have Enarmous and Ursaluna. Honestly, I don't even think we bring Lunala. I don't even think we did Necrozma to this game. I think like the sort of the classic side spam stuff, just like Trick Room, Enarmous, Ursaluna. I think that's all we really need here. Gallade is quite well favored into a lot of these. We have the Grass Terror for the Shroom as well, so. I'm not super concerned about the Shroom, to be honest. So we have to be kind of bold here, but I think like Wide Guard, Terra, Trick Room is probably fine. Actually, we'll switch Gallade for Ursaluna and then Terra Trick Room. Water Indeedee isn't super common right now, so I really don't expect that the Raging Bolt's going to throw a Thunderbolt at it. Meanwhile, Grass Gallade is pretty common on the two teams running Gallade, so I feel like we're going to see like Draco Meteor and a Heat Wave. Okay, so it's a Terra from my opponent. Probably Ghost Terra on the GU. Yeah, that makes sense. Boxing, yeah, that works. But if you have Twitter, you can reach out to me on Twitter, or you can join my Discord, which I'm saying is linked on my channel. Yeah, if you want to send it privately on either Discord or Twitter, by all means, I'll take a look for it. We just missed. Okay, so my opponent just sort of missed everything, and okay. That was like the best possible way this turn could have gone. So easy. I don't have them set up on the bot yet, but if you look on my Twitch, I have like the links there. That's a good. I only just started streaming. I didn't think of putting them up on the bots. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, Helping Hand Earthquake should be fine here. I guess I want to try to overheat there. I don't mind if Indeedee dies to this Earthquake. In fact, it would almost be preferable. Oh, that was such a beautiful turn. Oh, Titan, you're good. I did not even expect you to be awake at this hour. I'm really surprised. When you popped in, you're like, oh, it's so early. I was surprised you were going to wake. Alright, so now we drop Enarmous, and that Amoonguss is useless. Oh, that's fair. My job is a workout, so I come home from work. Yeah, Tom, it's like, I don't know what time it is for Titan, but for me it's 3:43 a.m. I'm just streaming at this hour because it's like when I get home from work, so... And we kind of just win. I don't have no idea what the hell my opponent can do here. They can't spore anything. They can't Rage Powder. Raging Bolt is just going to get eaten by Ursaluna and Enarmous. It's a fast shroom too, so we even outspeed it. Yeah, I could never do that, like boot camp discipline, where you have to get up super early and shit in the morning. Some people struggle to stay up late. Some people struggle to get up early. I'm very much better at getting up, staying up late kind of person. I want to be absolutely positive that the Raging Bolt dies here. Wait, how many turns do I have actually? Actually, no, we will Earthquake. I just hope that we can take a Thunderclap with Enarmous. But I think we're still okay even if not. Because Earthquake should take out Raging Bolt, do some good chip damage to Koraidon. And then Collision Course. Oh, I just went for the double protect. Okay. No, that's actually fine. Because now Koraidon won't be able to win because it's going to be a 1v2 and it only has single target moves. So, like, you can protect for the last turn of Trick Room, but then we have Gallade and Ursaluna and they're not going to have any options. They didn't even try. Alright, well that was nice and easy. These are the games are why these types of games are why I like Trick Room so much. Like a lot of people say Trick Room is like linear, but I wouldn't really call that linear because you have to go through a lot of like hoops and loops and stuff to get around to like what you're trying to do. Like my opponent played around me playing a relatively like straightforward game plan. I didn't play straightforward, and we just crushed him for it. Yeah, Genesis, we're running an Enarmous. Enarmous is going to be on the channel pretty much every time I stream this week. This is the team for the week. Terapagos, and this is an interesting team. Sinistra, this person really just wants to keep Terapagos like healthy and alive. I can mess with that. I think we're good to go like Annihilape, Indeedee. We kind of need Gallade for the Terapagos. And I think Necrozma's fine for the rest of that. Yeah. Alright, Boxing, I'll take a look after the stream and I'll be sure to get back to you. Okay, so, Genesis, to address your point about Enarmous, that's actually exactly why it's there. Hatterene is also really good for Spore, but the biggest problem I had with Hatterene a lot of the time was She doesn't have single target fairy moves, and this format is filled with wide guard. Titan, when GS Cup comes around, I think Miraidon and Calyrex are going to be best friends. So I want to went straight for the Terra. Kind of sloppy. Unless it's so they can fake out, but... Okay, if they do. Okay, just Reflect. Reflect is fine. Kyurem is definitely a gamble. So this is Sinistcha that we really don't care about at all. We're going to Meteor Beam the Terapagos, and we're going to take a risk and run a hard switch to Gallade. I also like Snow and Aurora Veil, and I haven't even ever put it into the builder, but I've played around with a lot of different ideas for like Scarf Ninetales next to Calyrex. So you can go like really fast Aurora Veil, get Trick Room up, and then you have just like the beefiest king on the planet. Wow, that did way more than I expected. Because they went with the Calm Mind. That's fine. Oh, I see. They reset Trick Room. I think we're still fine. Because it's a Calm Mind variant, it's likely locked into Terra. Terra Starstorm is probably its only attack, or maybe it has Earth Power instead. We're gonna Moongeist Beam the Sinistcha and Wide Guard. I imagine that if we go Wide Guard, Trick Room is not gonna work out, because they're probably gonna click Trick Room again. Expecting that. Oh, it's just Rage Powder. Okay. We would have been safe. But now we can block the Terra Starstorm nice and clean. Guys, we take note of Sinistcha. No problems there. We're gonna Trick Room Wide Guard. Because now I really want to have Trick Room up. The Comfey might try to redirect the Trick Room. Maybe I might try to do. Oh, look at the Taunt. Taunt onto Gallade, though. That's a big deal. So now we're gonna have Trick Room. We are going to switch out Gallade, and we're going to Expanding Force. We don't want to take a risk of going Sacred Sword into the Terapagos, just because there is Reflect Up, and with Triage giving it a quick free heal, it might survive the Sacred Sword. Sacred Sword's weird, it's like, it goes through defense boosts, but not Reflect. Okay, see, yeah. Oh, is the Comfey trying to stop Trick Room? Hopefully it just dies to Expanding Force. Good. Didn't want to deal with that. Oh, another really clean game. We're just after the first one, even though the first one went kind of mediocre, we're really knocking heads tonight now. Very nice. Little Gardeny, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Okay, so we got Koraidon. Okay, so it's just like a standard Koraidon team except with Harknine for some reason. Doesn't really have unless there's like a secret prisoner taunt on the Flutter, they don't have a whole lot there you can do that bothers me. So I think these are the nice easy games where we can just do all the normal Trick Room things. So, chat, how many of you are familiar, as in like familiar that you'll know what I'm talking about when I say talk about frames and stuff? How many of you are familiar with RNG manipulation? I have been advancing frames in Ultra Sun, trying to RNG something for somebody, and I have had the frames advancing for 48 hours now. How much you want to bet I missed it during the stream? Oh, well, I'm honored, Aura Queen, to be on your TV. Iron Clown? We don't talk about that here. Okay, so I'm kind of expecting a Snarl from the Raging Bolt, and as long as the Fluttermane is standard and doesn't have, like, Taunt or Imprison. If it has... Okay. If it has Taunt, we can play around it. If it has Imprison, we already lost. So we'll just go... We'll hard switch to Ursaluna, and we're in a Trick Room. So I'm expecting... If this team is, like, standard, it's probably gonna Snarl... Give me a Snarl from the Raging Bolt, and, like, a Shadow Ball or a Rift Blast with, from the Fluttermane. Okay, so there's the Moon Blast. And there's the Snarl. So now we know that the Raging Bolt is Assault Vest. We know it has Snarl, which means it likely doesn't have Volt Switch. And it means we're extremely free. Let's see, did they have Arilla? They do have Arilla. We're gonna Facade the Raging Bolt slot, expecting a Arilla switch, and we're gonna switch to Necrozma. Fluttermane is either gonna print it. Fluttermane with the Moonblast, that much damage it dealt. It might be Specs, but I don't think so. So we're probably gonna see a Protector switch to the Flutter. Genesis, I'd offer you an Iron Clown, but we are certified Iron Clown haters on this channel. We don't respect it. Okay, so the Flutter is probably Specs then. but that Rillaboom just got ate dirt. Okay, it's specs. Oh, I give away Pokemon like it's nothing. I don't really care. I play way too much Pokemon. If I'm not streaming or working on my content, like my life is like I'm either working on content or like prepping for a tournament or I'm just like playing casually, which is like shiny hunting and doing the decks and stuff. I do RNG services for money, Genesis. I could get you a shiny Kyurem from Gen 7 in probably a couple days for like $10 or so. Normally, like, the only reason one I'm doing for this other guy is taking so long is because they want something extremely specific, and I had to wait very many frames. 0 attack, shiny, 0 speed. There's not very many of those. In like 100 hours of gameplay, only like 3 instances of that spread comes up. Okay, so now that we know the Fluttermane is locked, we're pretty safe to go like Headlong Rush and Moongeist Beam. Hack shiny Keldeo. Yeah, I mean, if it was other shinies, I'd say, hey, there's technically a chance it's not hacked, but Keldeo is pretty sus. For sure, Genesis. Like, I'm not out here trying to say, like, I demand money, but if you want shinies that are easier to get than most, I can definitely help you out. Also, can I just say, I love when my opponents just hand me the game like this. For anybody who saw my Twitter post, Little Garden, that's called a Cherish Ball, and that's actually like the ball that all events get distributed in. So a Keldeo will almost always be in a Cherish Ball. Hi Patmus, thanks for coming by. I was about to say Keldeo can only be in a Cherish Ball, but I forgot it's one of the few mythicals. No, Keldeo can't be shiny, so I guarantee you it's fake. If it's actually a shiny Keldeo, it's guaranteed fake. Right, well you have 2 turns of Trick Room, so my opponent can't win now. I take PayPal, Genesis, or if you live in Canada, I take like Interact Transfer, which is like our equivalent of Cash App. Yeah, if you just DM me on Twitter, I can send you my PayPal stuff. I charge like between $5 to $10 per Pokemon for RNG stuff, depending on how easy or hard it is to do. But or if you want something like more particularly outlandish, like I add a bit more. Like somebody is asking me, I'm learning to RNG manipulate Pokemon Coliseum right now, which is absolutely miserable. It took me 4 days to get my first target. And it wasn't because like 4 days of advances, it was 4 days of trial and error and like failing like a couple hundred times. Sorry, I just had a brain fart there. Somebody was asking me to get the somebody was asking me to get them like a shiny Entei from Coliseum specifically. Wait, Titan, there was a shiny Keldeo in Pokemon Go? Are you sure? I would have paid. I probably would have done that event if I'd known. I don't think that's a thing. No, that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying, Garden, is I don't think there are. I mean, technically speaking, there hasn't been a single... There hasn't been a single... Or you might have to refresh your stream, because I'm currently waiting for an opponent. I'm not versing anybody right now. Yeah, the only shiny Pokemon that's completely exclusive to Pokemon Go, to my knowledge, is Meltan and Melmetal. Mew is nearly exclusive, but technically it was available in Japanese Emerald as well. Celebi you can get from like the Virtual Console Crystal. Jirachi you can get from the Coliseum bonus disc or Pokemon Challenge or Pokemon Channel. Yeah, Titan, I don't know if you know this. Outside of VGC, I'm also a very, very, very avid shiny hunter, and I feel like I would know if Keldeo was made available shiny. Like, I feel like that's something I would know about. I think we'll go like Annihilape and Indeedee here. And Necrozma, Ursaluna in the back. Yeah, like if there was a shiny Keldeo event, I would have paid for whatever the ticket research is. Celebi also just became so much harder to shiny hunt if you're just getting into Pokemon now, since you can't like legitimately get Crystal on a 3DS anymore. I think the Oxus is one of the worst defenders though. Like it's available in Doras, but you can't shiny hunt it in Doras, so you can only do Pokemon Go from its extremely rare raid events, or like have Emerald, I guess. Okay, so we're probably faster than that Urshifu, but we don't care. We're gonna Final Gambit the Torn, and we're gonna Terra and Trick Room. Okay, so they switched out the Urshifu. If they switched into the Calyrex, then there was a really good call to not... I can switch to Rilla. That's fine too. Now the Terra is kind of bad here now, but I didn't want to die to Rain Dance or Strikes. Oh, switching in the Rilla for the taunt. Okay, yeah, that's funny. That's the thing they can do. Okay, so depending on what my opponent leads next, or not leads, but like sends out. Okay, so there's the Ursh. Yeah, Genesis, Gen 9, you can't have Celebi out of home, but you can put Celebi in Sword and Shield or BDSP. Oh, Rice, hey, how you doing? So we're gonna try and get into Trick Room since they can't taunt us, and we're gonna switch Indeedee for Ursaluna. Ursaluna can probably take a Grassy Glide slightly better than Indeedee, and if not, like Necrozma can kind of solo the rest of this team if we can set things up properly. So like if there's a Wood Hammer... Oh, they might just both go into Necrozma actually, I didn't think about that. Oh, drum beating! What is this, Reg D? so now that we know it doesn't have Wood Hammer, we can definitely take anything that they throw with the Necrozma right now. So we're just gonna click Expanding Force into the Ursh, and we're gonna just hard switch Indeedee in. How do I have more viewers in a like 4 a.m. stream than my other two streams? This is actually really funny. Oh, they tried to Aqua Jet. And now we just do this. And now they can't reset the terrain again. What's the little boom doing? See, that's why I did it, Patmos. Okay, the U-turn is the only way they can switch the terrain again. My bad. No, Patmos, that's actually why I did the stream though, because like I have a couple friends in Australia for example as well, and I wanted to be able to like stream so they can watch. I've actually seen a lot of people say that Skeletors could be the play for like Reg G in general, which is really interesting. Okay, we have 3 turns of Trick Room, so we're pretty much not concerned. We're gonna Meteor Beam the Rilla, and we're gonna switch Indeedee out. Actually, we're not gonna switch Indeedee, we're gonna follow me. Terror from my opponent. Yeah, I've seen that a lot. A lot of people talking. Okay, that's Ghost Terra, so that's gonna be a really scary Astral Barrage. But we didn't see Grassy Glide yet for the Rillaboom. No, it just doesn't have Grassy Glide, okay. Okay, so if Indeedee survives the Astral Barrage, we're fine. Necrozma is obviously about to get vaporized, but oh yes, perfect. So now, if it's not Specs, I don't know if it's Specs or not from that damage roll. I feel like if it's Ghost Terra, it might be Specs. If it's not Specs, he has to land 2 Protects to win. Because you just go like Headlong Rush, and we have Dazzling Gleam in case it's stashed. Okay, so it's not Specs. So the only way that they have any chance of winning is if they land 2 Protects. Or it's Sashed. Yeah, if it's Sashed, they have 1 more turn. Because we can go Headlong Rush. They can't Astral Barrage, so we can go like Follow Me, Headlong Rush. But if it's not Sash, we're fine. If they don't get the double protect. If they don't get the double protect, this argument's moot anyway. Of course, there's the double protect. Why would it ever be anything different? Of course. So it really comes down to whether it's Sash or not. Looking at the rest of this team, though, it kind of probably is. I'm actually going to probably expect a Draining Kiss or Ursaluna, so we're gonna... I'm gonna play around the Sash. We're gonna Trick Room and Protect. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. We're already in a really rough spot anyway. We might just lose to the double protect, and that's just RNG. It happens. Okay, they went for the Astral Barrage. Okay. Now we'll never find out if it had Sash. But looking at that team comp, like, if anyone disagrees with me, then feel free to say so. But I feel like that thing is so likely Sash, it's not even funny. We lost to the double protect, not really anything else. It happens. Sometimes you can like some. No, because we one shot this. We one shot the Torn already, Aura. And I feel like if it wasn't stashed, they wouldn't have gone for that play. It's all good. We just won like a good 5 or 6 easy games in a row. We had to have a hard one. Or not even a hard one. We had to take an L somewhere. I was already in top 500. I was in like 450 before that game. Alright, what do we got? More of this. More of this. It's fine. These teams are like kind of mildly annoying, but not the worst things we see. Oh yeah, no, we've talked about after you Clefairy in the couple games I faced the Clefairy. Every Calyrex team I faced tonight has been like the Clefairy kind, so I've been overly cautious of after you for sure. Am I fruity? If by fruity you mean queer, then yes, absolutely. What do you mean? You don't want to have to use Golduck? Or Altaria? It's funny, I opened some packs with my wife from like the Armor Rouge box set, and I got like the full art really nice, like Altaria EX, and she said, oh, maybe you should keep it in case you ever use it on a team so you can like frame it like your other cards. And I said, I honestly would never use Altaria. It's got a really good ability, but it's just that not good. One of these Pokemon is sashed. One is not. I'm kind of guessing it's the Calyrex. And I'm kind of guessing Chiyu's gonna Ghost Terra. Let's go for the crazy reads. We're gonna Shadow Claw the Chiyu, and we're going to Trick Room. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna I'll Terra Trick Room then, just to be safe. Thanks for the call, Genesis. There's the Ghost Terra. Oh, never mind. Okay. I honestly, I thought it was the obvious play. I mean, if they're gonna tear anything turn 1, why burn it on the Calyrex? I think we're still maybe okay. If she went for Heat Wave, we're fine. Possibly still fine. Oh, okay. Are you kidding me? Okay. What do we do? I'm just gonna Helping Hand Shadow Claw and probably not kill the Calyrex. Jesus, that did nothing. Okay, I didn't because there was a turn 1 flinch. Okay, so maybe. Yeah, we'll Headlong Rush here. Maybe? Maybe. Unlikely, but maybe. Nope, okay. That flinch really sucked. I can't remember the last time I had to care about random turn 1 flinches. Like, you'd have like your occasional like Rock Slide things from like Hark from like Harknine, Landorus, stuff like that, Reggie and D, but oh well, we got flinched. Things happen. The 10% flint chance from like Dark Pulse doesn't necessarily make Chi-Yu good. Like, I'm not saying Chi-Yu is not good, but I wouldn't really say that was a reasoning to say Chi-Yu is good. I mean, that too, Titan. I am pretty dog at the game. Smeargle, Blursa, Calyrex, I respect it. We'll just be the better Trick Room player, I guess. Yeah, but I sort of one-tricked my way to Worlds. Just sort of Expanding Force here, Meteor Beam there. Now I can't do Meteor Beam Arm Rouge, so I don't know what the heck I'll do at Worlds. But, I mean, I was really starting to like Meteor Beam Necrozma, though. I don't know, like, if this 6 is the play. It feels like something's wrong with it, but like not enough for me to like drastically change it for the stream. Okay. So, if this player shares a brain cell with me and a couple of other Calyrex players I've talked to, I actually think honestly, Aurora, that's actually a point to why I'm debating still staying with Size Spam. Or just like hard Trick Room in general. People aren't expecting like hard Trick Room in this format. We're gonna Meteor Beam the Urshifu. And we're gonna Meteor Beam the Grimmsnarl. And we're gonna Trick Room still. That makes sense. The light screen makes sense. Turn. Probably Calyrex. Oh, Fluttermane, okay. Why? Why? So, like, I debated not Trick Rooming in case they brought out Calyrex, so I'm glad I still went for Trick Room, but why? Padamus, how has running the team with with Necrozma instead of Arma, how has that done for you? Yeah, Calyrex just does so much. Okay, so I think now I'm in a position where I can just start ripping my opponent apart. Oh, that's the thing. The amount of Electric Terrain from Miraidon is like why I don't think Lilycole is it. Do you live like right next to a Forest Titan? I like Rock Pond a lot as a pass mode. I think Rock Pond is really solid right now. Ah, fair. I'm amazed that you live on base and have time to do any BTC stuff. Nice light screen, idiot. The only friend I've ever had who was in the army was somebody who I used to go to college with, and he only lived, like, at least here, like, he lived on base only as like a temporary thing, and he said his time for hobbies was practically non-existent. Ground Terra. I guess this guy's really scared of Maridon. But it also seems pretty good for the high horsepower stab. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, so the Glacial Lance goes before my stuff, which makes sense. Okay, so I think now we're in a position to lock it up, because we won't get the kill with Moon Blast next turn, but it also won't get the kill on me with Glacial Lance into Necrozma. And one more turn of Trick Room. We have a Indeedee and Ursaluna. Yeah, like how do they get out of this? That's a pretty good setup type. I wish I had an office job like that, where like I could just like pretend I'm working most days. Oh, and they don't even get a chance to see the Ursaluna. You get your +1, and I get my Moongeist beam, and the game is over. I will be right back before I start the next game. Nobody go anywhere. And I'm sure Titan's going to make some wisecrack. A horror movie. Okay, sure. Oh, cool. I'm the Stitch number. Agent 62. Not see. Experiment 626. Huh. No opponents. I like to think I can do it okay, but now I'm not going to. I was saying, every time I think I can do a voice okay, I never actually can. Except I used to do a good Shaggy. But I'm probably going to try and stop doing male voices, because that's not really... like, it doesn't really present very femme now, does it? Oh boy. I think this is the first standard Calyrex Ice team I've seen on stream in like my 3 streams I've done. We don't care a whole lot about a lot of this though. We don't even care about getting Trick Room up that badly. Like, I think we kind of want it, but yeah, like Enarmous is going to be one of the best things on our team here. I think we'll go like Necrozma, Annihilape, Indeedee, and Enarmous. Give that a try. Yeah, Saint, absolutely. You can send it to me on Discord or send it on Twitter. I'll take a look as soon as I can. Okay, so Pelipper, Ursh's Scarf probably, but we would that in a way that we will outspeed it. We don't actually care that much about Trickery yet, so we're gonna go Terra, Meteor Beam into Pelipper, and we're gonna Final Gambit the Ursh. Or, actually no, we can do better. We're gonna Terra, Trick Room, U-turn the Pelipper. Break and Sash. Okay. So this person's going to be trying really hard to take out Necrozma, I'm guessing. Getting an Enarmous out right now will be really good, though. There's a reasonable chance, though, that they were going into the Annihilape, so I'm not going to... Actually, no. Enarmous can probably take that Surging Strikes. I highly doubt they doubled into the Annihilape slot. This feels like a stronger payoff. Okay, so yeah, he probably figured he was faster than Annihilape. Okay, Enarmous can't take it. I honestly thought it could. That's okay. Like, Enarmous is very physically bulky. Like, a Guts Facade from Ursaluna needs a crit to kill him. And that's with 0 defense investment. That's just with max HP. So I'm actually really surprised that KO'd. But again, I haven't really calced anything for this format. Ursh is pretty squishy though, and we're probably going to see... I'm not so sure, Titan. I've played this team, and they really need the Scarf Ursh. It's probably the Scarf coaching Ursh even. I bet Helping Hand Meteor Beam kills it though. It's pretty squishy. Yeah, the Wide Guard is like the pretty likely expected play because oh look, they're expanding force. First time chatter, setting random links. No, thank you. Go ahead and block you. Adamant Scarf is usually the play for these Ursh teams. This was the most. This team is the team I've tested like the most seriously in this format so far. Okay, the thing is, now that they've Terra'd already, we know this will rip apart Calyrex, and we can follow me so that Pelipper can't catch more damage onto the Necrozma. Okay, that makes sense. But it doesn't change the play at all. No, he doesn't. This version is similar to like one of the early versions I tested as well with some friends. It's like Farigiraf. The main core is the Farigiraf, Calyrex, Amoonguss, and Incineroar, and like the Scarf Ursh with Pelipper is like one of the better versions of it. No worries, Titan. Thank you so much for showing up. How many turns of Trick Room are left? There's 2. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and nuke the Calyrex again. Or we can try to. Follow me. Oh, if that's Farigiraf, that's gonna be pretty annoying. But at least the follow me will still prevent more damage. Oh, it's Incineroar. That's fine. No worries, Saint. I'll take a look after the stream. So there's not a whole lot my opponent can do here. Because the Annihilape will take out the Incineroar, like, guaranteed. So we're gonna Moonguy speed the Pelipper, we're gonna follow me. I don't know how to respond to that question. Jennifer Lopez is the name I've heard. I know she's famous. I could not tell you what she's famous for or what she looks like. I just know that there's somebody famous named Jennifer Lopez. Okay, so this is the last turn of Trick Room. We didn't see for sure if we outspeed the Calyrex, but we probably do. And even if we don't, at that HP, we can probably take either Glacial Lance or High Horsepower. My opponent's already Terra'd. I don't see how they get out of this. We close combat the Incineroar, we Moongeist the Calyrex, and we're fine. Oh, for sure. Oh, Armarouge for sure. I didn't really care about Armarouge that much. Like, I liked Charcadet a lot, and I started using Armarouge because of that, but I didn't care about Armarouge specifically. I would thank Melk for the follow, but I don't know Melk is a friend that I literally sent the link and like, yo, follow my Twitch. But Eternally, thank you for the follow. Okay. Wait, Rice, what are you surprised by? The +1 Moongeist Beam killing the Calyrex when it's super effective? Ooh, number 32. What fresh hell is this? Oh, well, Moongeist Beam is a... it's not Necrozma's move, but it gets it from eating Lunala. It's 100 power, 100 accuracy, and ew, this is disgusting. I hate it. Yeah, 100 power, 100 accuracy, Ghost, ignores abilities, including the Unaware on Dozo. So that might come up in this game. And it was super effective. So like it was +1, super effective. Of course, it was gonna kill. Like, Necrozma has really high special attack as non-wings. After the +1 from Meteor Beam, it sits around like 343 or something like that. It's really, really strong. We're gonna try this. Have Gallade in the back for the Dozo. For a Trick Room, and Annihilape's probably just likely to go down to a Shadow Ball or Dark Pulse. We're gonna switch Indeedee in. I like finding out though that like Flutter is booster because it means you don't have to worry about Sash on it. There's a lot of Sash Flutters in this format. It's so old, Aurora. It's been like 4 formats now. Like these people need a new joke. It's booster Flutter. Ooh, what should the blast? Oh, that was a great way. That was a great turn. Get rid of Meteor Beam. Indeedee switched in. Yeah, we switched Indeedee in this turn because we expected to attack into the Annihilape. Yes, we're gonna Meteor Beam. We're gonna Meteor Beam the Chiyu, and I'm expecting Flutter to protect. So we're just switching the lane. It also Gallade might also be able to kill the blast after we kill the Chiyu. Oh, Chiyu is also protect, so it must be Sash then. That's unfortunate. It's probably a very dead Gallade, unless the Mute Blast is going after Necrozma. Yeah, okay. Well, the Gallade was still a safe switch, so that's good. I kind of expect Flutter to protect now, and I'm gonna take the risk that I'm wrong, but or yeah, no. We're gonna Expanding Force, and we're gonna Psycho Cut at the Flutter, and we're gonna Psycho Cut the Flutter. I kind of expect to cheat my Terra in here. Okay, the switch out. That's also good. Oh, that's really good. So now we know there's no Dozo. I'm sorry, opponent. That Terra does not matter. Also, now if there's Terrapagos on the team, like in the back, then it's still stuck as a... Okay, now we know Chiyu's not Sash. That's really useful. If Terrapagos is the other Pokemon, now we know we can guaranteed kill Annihilape. So this game is basically just became over. If it's a 1v1 and you final Gambit, you get the win if you take out the Pokemon. Because your Pokemon was the last one to faint. Dragon Swaggin, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. As of the last couple follows, I think I actually have my 50 followers for affiliate now, so that's awesome. Okay, so Torn also has Protect, unsurprisingly. If my math is right, I should have one more turn of Trick Room though. Because it's Protect, Switch, Protect. If I'm counting right, I think I have one more turn of Trick Room, so those Protects don't actually matter that much. Yeah, okay. So, hoping for no double Protects like there was before. There's one down. Good. So if Terrapagos is the last Pokemon, which it almost certainly is, it knows it can be Dundozo or it has Fury. It can't Terra to have spread, so I'm pretty sure it just dies here anyway, even without having to worry about Annihilate being faster. But even if there is spread damage it can use to KO, which I don't know what it would have, then we have Annihilate for the back that's faster. So yeah, we can't really lose from here. Okay, yeah, I think we just sort of wrap this up here. Yeah, didn't even try it. Alright. Sapphire was number 32 on the leaderboard, so that's fun. Cranking up our numbers. Wow, that was a jump. Now we're 3. That was like, we were 506 before. I was planning on streaming till at least 5 o'clock, so let's see how high we can climb. Okay, whatever. Kyogre, Rain, Serena, stuff that none of this stuff really bothers me. Like we can very cleanly lead like Indeedee and Necrozma. And just have like Enarmous. Gallade in the back. Yeah, we're fine. fair, I feel pretty confident into this. I haven't really struggled with Kyogre with this team. I'm kind of surprised the team is working so well as it was. I sort of threw it together without testing it much. And the Annihilape, while niche, there are some matchups that's like super important. Yeah, but as far as I'm concerned, 100% of them are just dead. I think we just go, we just chill. I got a Terra here, just in case of like Rain Dance, Ivy Cudgel. And yeah, we just go Meteor Beam Trigger. Indeedee can take the Ivy Cudgel better than Necrozma, so. Okay, so no Terra for my opponent. Go for Bleakwood Storm. Oh, the speed drop. In some matchups, that'd be so... Wow, are you kidding me? That was certainly a Terra of all time. That's okay, we got Trick Room up. I'll be honest, I really don't know why my opponent didn't lead Kyogre. Like, we're prepared for Kyogre, but it's still their best option here. Because now, like, what's my opponent gonna do? If they bring out Kyogre, we Helping Hand, Expanding Force. If they bring out something else, we like Moongeist Beam and Follow Me. Okay, they sent out... Yeah, there's a Kyogre. Actually, I'm gonna Expanding Force and Follow Me. Or, no, we don't have to. I was gonna say Expanding Force, Follow Me, because if the Ogerpon Terras, then we, then Necrozma could go now, but I think we're just gonna Helping Hand to guarantee the KO on at least one of them. Okay, no Terra, it doesn't matter. Oh, Follow Me. Okay. I clicked Expanding Force, so we don't really care about the Follow Me at all. Easy, breezy, beautiful Trick Room girl. Can confirm my opponent is very mad. Oh, I assume they're just gonna concede, but we're gonna have some fun with it if they don't. We're gonna kill it with Meteor Beam. Yeah, I thought so. And the climb continues. Alright, well, no worries. I don't know how much longer I'll be streaming, but if you don't come back before I'm done, thank you so much for stopping by. I want to face more high-ranked players. That's a Cyclozar! I can safely say I've never seen a Cyclozar on Yeah, screen cap that for later. I've never seen a Cyclozar on the rank ladder before, that's for sure. I mean, I'm not scared of the Cyclozar, but it's like psyching me out at the same time. I think we can just sort of play as normal though. So like Necrozma, Indeedee, Ursaluna for the Raging Bolt, and the Enarmous should be fine. I mean, I know it's going for the Shed Tail, but it's oh. We're gonna Meteor Beam the Raging Bolt for some chip damage and go for Trick Room. I'm hoping it doesn't have Snarl. A lot of the Zamazenta ones have not had Snarl, but then again, this team has the Cyclozar, so I really can't tell you what to expect. Or if he Snarls, a miss would be great. Yeah, that was completely expected. Oh, Volt Switch. Perfect. No Snarl. If we switched, we would have felt really sad. So it's a good thing that we did. So we got chip. We're getting chip damage onto the Rillaboom, which is really nice. Oh, that was more than chip. Jeez. Now they can't fake out Necrozma, which is an important detail. We're just gonna ignore Zamazenta for now because it's really not able to do anything to Necrozma. Sort of expanding force the Rillaboom slot in case they switch in Cyclozar. And we're gonna switch to Enamorous in case of Body Press. So there's a Grass Glide, no fake out. That was not. Oh, it must be banded. I've seen the banded ones before. That must be banded. Because otherwise, there's no way that Grass Glide would do so much. Body Press is going into the Enamorous and gonna do honestly more than I expected. I know it's stab like +1 Body Press, but it is quad weak. Like it's quad resisted. I mean. Okay, so we're expanding force and switch to Indeedee to get the terrain back. Again, the Zamazenta is not a major threat. We can ignore it for almost the entire game potentially because Ursaluna can just Ghost Terra to ignore Body Press and won't really take any damage from Behemoth Bash. You know what? The wide guard was a smart play. Okay. Kudos to my opponent there. Maybe they're expecting Dazzling Gleam, but still. That's sketchy. Okay, so we're gonna Moongeist Beam Zamazenta. I'm expecting Wide Guard plus Shed Tail. So we're gonna Moongeist Beam and send out an Enamorous. Since the Zamazenta has Wide Guard, yeah, I had this whole minute talking about how there's a Cyclozar on this team. I've never seen Cyclozar in ranks before. Okay, so they went for the Wide Guard. Now, Wide Guard probably means they either don't have Behemoth Bash or they don't have Protect. For us, let's hope it's Protect. Oh, Breaking Swipe. You know what, that's fine. We can live with that. So we're gonna Headlong Rush the Zamazenta and Moonblast the Cyclozar. We're Ghost Tearing because of the Body Press, because it's probably gonna live. I was right that it didn't have Protect. Yeah, I didn't expect it to KO. Heavy Slam. Okay, so we're gonna Protect and switch to Indeedee because we can definitely take whatever's Zamazenta's throwing in Indeedee. Heavy Slam seems like a weird choice though, because it's not always going to be stronger than Behemoth Bash. Behemoth Bash is more like consistent. For the Draco Meteor. Oh, Fish, thank you for the follow. This is in a really good spot, though. I don't know for sure how we come back from this. I think we Headlong Rush the Raging Bolt and follow me. Force Terra's the Raging Bolt. And that was Terra Electric. Okay. Just drop the controller. Oh, it's been a really good stream. We're about to lose to a Cyclozar team, which is pretty frustrating, but otherwise it's been good. Don't know how I feel about losing to a Cyclozar team, though. Like, that Volt Switch is almost certainly going to KO, right? Oh, crit. So, we don't even know, actually. Oh well. Can't really come back from the crit there. Oh well. Cyclozar was probably never, ever going to be on my bingo card. And, yeah, saw Cyclozar. I'll probably keep going till about 5:30, so like it's 5:12 now. I'll do 1 or 2 more games and I'll probably call it a night. Probably should get to bed soon. Oh my god, Sejan Park! Fat Cheers Zoo! I don't know how I feel about this team. I mean, it's Terrapagos. The Smeargle's kind of sketchy, but probably should be okay. I think like Annihilape, Necrozma is a good lead. Have like Ursaluna and Indeedee. Actually, do we even need Indeedee for this? Yeah, we do. Okay, Tropico's Ursaluna. This has potential to be a really crazy first turn. My opponent... I doubt my opponent's gonna Terra here. So I think we can go like Final Gambit, Trick Room, with like little downside. Because... Okay, I mean... Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Okay, well, you're not using him for Final Gambit now, that's for sure. It would have been really funny if I put Final Gambit to Rillaboom there, but I'm not that psychic. Do we just sacrifice the Annihilape, actually? Or no? I kind of think yes, actually. Yeah, it's like Meteor Beam, Tropico's. We want him to blow the Terra, then we'll switch it to Indeedee. Or we'll just kill it. Depending how this turn goes, I might just switch to the Indeedee. Missing the Meteor Beams! What else is new? No Titan, nobody was clapping, by the way. All just sort of groaning like Kif whenever Zap Brannigan speaks in Futurama. Anyway, yeah, this game just became much, much worse. Okay, so we're gonna Terra, and we're gonna Facade the Rillaboom slot, and we're Expanding Force. If he doesn't Terra this turn, then Ursaluna can kill the Terrapagos next turn. If he does Terra this turn and goes for the Terra Starstorm, it's kind of scary. But now, like now that I haven't shown the Indeedee, he really might not expect it. Oh, just trying to break your shield, dude. That's a pretty bulky Rillaboom. Like, I know I'm not Guts or anything yet, but Ursaluna just got really high attack. Yeah, we'll just switch it to Indeedee Expanding Forces. Now we're probably gonna see a follow me for the Smeargle. Okay, so now he Terras. Because of course. You know what? My opponent's good. I'm just getting outplayed this game. Every choice I make is deliberate, and he's just playing better. Can't really complain. There's the follow me. How much do we take from Terra Starstorm? That's the real question. If they can both take 2. Okay. I think our only hope now is to double Trick Room, so we're gonna give it a try. Okay, so this is the Combine. If Smeargle's not using Spore or anything, then we're probably okay. And there's the Spore. I think all we can do is hope that we somehow live another Terra Starstorm and wake up. Because Indeedee is gonna probably be put to sleep. Oh. Decorate Smeargle into Terrapagos is horrifying. But there's potential here. So he doesn't even protect. I'm assuming it's gonna follow me. I mean, it's still gonna be a long shot, but if you can go like Oko Terraticos, Oko Rilla, Oko whatever's left, maybe? It would be really funny to see the Ursaluna like 1v4. Or 1v3. Oh, we had to Oko Rilla. I forgot like Rilla was like already 50 damage. They have, yeah, we have one more unseen Pokemon. So, it really comes down to whether this Facade kills. I don't think they're clicking Protect, because I think we need a crit kill anyway. And the Protect is obvious. This guy's outplayed me most of the time, so... And if he clicks Protect, it doesn't matter. It's, I mean, whatever. How much does the Wood Hammer do? See... Oh, you heard that. Okay, that's fine. Now I guess let me see what the other Pokemon is. Oh my. Yeah. We never had hope. I don't think we can survive a Dark Pulse from GU. I still want to see how much the Facade does. Yeah, okay. Oh well. We'll go for one more game. Try to win it and end the stream on a high note. But we're gonna end after the next game regardless at this point. But like I said, I'm getting pretty tired. But I'm a sucker for even time things. I'm not gonna end the stream at 5:23, so I'm gonna try and do it closer to 5:30. Alright, for the, like, 20th time in the stream, we're facing a Clefairy Shadow Rider team. This one has Whimsicott and Ogerpon as well. But still nothing horribly terrifying. The Ogerpon is, like, very slightly concerning, but, like, nothing too bad. We'll go Necrozma Gallade to start. And we'll have like Indeedee and Ursa at the back. Okay, so Rapid Strike Ursh plus Calyrex. we're going to Trick Room and Terra the Gallade and Whiteguard. That way we don't die to either a Surging Strikes or a Draining Kiss. We would die to both, but if they want to double into the Gallade so Necrozma takes nothing, it's fine. Fairy Terra from the Calyrex is welcome to see, so now our expanding force is going to really hurt it. I think we can actually take one Astral Barrage with Gallade right now. So we're gonna go switch to Indeedee and Psycho Cut Calyrex. Let's see if they do the afternoon thing. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense though. They're gonna follow me home to Indeedee and see if they realize how that interacts with the after you. So let's go for the second. Makes sense. Follow me. What are they doing? Blast. Whatever. Now, I'm expecting my opponent's not going to follow after you again this time, because I have the follow me. So we're going to Helping Hand Psycho Cut Clefairy. Yep, I figured. I don't know with Helping Hand, is it enough to take it out, but hopefully. That's still okay. Or it's not, because my opponent got a crit. I think we just lost the game to that crit. Which is very, very aggravating. Oh, it's last turn to Trick Room too, and I didn't realize. Facade the Clefairy and Psycho Cut Calyrex, I guess, but I don't think that's gonna work out. Yeah, there's gonna be after you. That crit sucks so bad. Crits I've ever seen. The Indeedee was definitely surviving a Draining Kiss otherwise. It was plus 1 special defense. I know my opponent had a nasty plot off, but it wasn't plus 2 Draining Kiss wasn't gonna kill a plus 1 Indeedee. Yeah, now we have like no outs really. Rex, Expanding Force, and Bruising Boost to the Astral Barrage. Yeah, that doesn't kill, but it doesn't even matter. He died to the burn, and then there's an Astral Barrage. Okay, we still lose, but if I clicked Trick Room, if I just clicked Trick Room, can we crit the Expanding Force? No. Now imagine if I clicked Trick Room there. Nah, it still wouldn't have mattered. What am I saying? Okay, yeah, no. Which way is my opponent gonna choose to kill me? Yeah, Astral Barrage. Alright, well, it is what it is. The game was over when he got that crit. Kinda sucks to end the stream on a loss, but I had a lot of fun tonight. I hope you all enjoyed the team. I'll probably stream this team 1 or 2 more times over the next couple days. Since I was surprised to see how many people actually showed up to a stream starting at this time. So I'll probably do more of these. I was just doing it because a friend in Australia asked me to. But no, I'll definitely do more of these now that I know there's people watching. Oh, I didn't mean to click continue battling. I'm just gonna dashboard then. Well, thanks for everybody who stopped by. Really appreciate you all. Have a good night. I mean, morning. It's night for me. I'm going to bed. But y'all enjoy the rest of your day who are getting up early. And for anybody who's like, for anybody else who's like, it's nighttime for you as well. Have a good night. Take it easy.